Howdy. Today I'm going to be walking you through my party selection for my upcoming Massive Darkness campaign. I'm choosing to run 4 characters, and I want to play story mode just because I like keeping stuff from previous quests. So today this video is going to walk you through why I've made the selections that I've made and why I think my party is going to be amazing. Alright, let's start off with our tank. Let's get these models out of the way. And before we talk about which character we chose, we're going to talk about the class we chose to be our tank. And that is the Noble Warrior. His signature, spend 1 XP. Choose an enemy in line of sight. Heroes attacking this enemy get +1 until you use +1 sword until you use this signature again. That's pretty awesome. It's going to let the rest of the party, if he goes first, do a ton of damage that turn. Command. Maybe I have somebody that's doing awesome or needs to move or do something. I can give up one of my actions to give them an action. And that's just pretty awesome. For enhanced health, we get +1 health, +2 health, regeneration 1. That's okay. Shadow Encore. Shadow mode, +1 attack to all heroes in the same zone. That's pretty amazing. And it doesn't say other heroes. So if he's in the shadow, him and all his buddies are getting +1. And if you stack this on it, it's +2. Then when we get to the next level, it's +2 to all heroes in the same zone. And if you signature, you're getting +3. That's a ton of damage. So he's a really good buffing tank. When he defends, a BAM will get him a shield and he can heal 1. Leveled up, a BAM gets him 2 shields and heal 1. Leveled up, it gets him 2 shields and heal 2. He can stay alive. This guy's going to be taking a beating, and hopefully he'll live through it. Protector. If somebody in the same zone would be wounded, you can take the wounds instead. When you level it up, if an ally in the same or adjacent zone would be wounded, you can take the wounds instead. I'm not thinking I'm going to need that one too much. Maybe I'm wrong, but I plan on picking up Taunt and making them attack me, and I'm going to group up with my buddies. Now, that's the plans. I think I'm probably going to use some people at range and it's probably not going to pan out the way I plan. So, Taunt. Amazing. You're treated like you have the most experience on the enemy turn, so they're coming for you. And you get an additional +2 defense when you level it up. Combined with this BAM stuff, you could be absorbing a lot of hits. Sword Specialist. If you have a sword equipped, you get +1 hit on your attack and a BAM. Sword equipped, +3 hits and a BAM. This guy's going to be amazing with swords. Alright, now let's look at who we picked and how we're starting him to be equipped. We picked Azrael. And the reason I picked him is Shadow Mode skill defense. If you get a BAM, you get to take away one of your opponent's attack die. And since they're all rolled at the same time, that means I can pick whichever die was really cool and get rid of it. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. But that's how I see it, because it says -1 attack die. So since you roll all the dice at once, I should be able to take away his favorite die. That's going to make me hugely defensive, assuming I'm in a shadow. Now I get Shield Bearer. Equipped 2-handed weapons are considered one-handed. So if I want a DPS, I can have a shield, which is going to help all my armor. And I can put a 2-hander in my other hand. So if I do a 2-handed sword, I get my sword spec, I can dish out a lot of damage, and I should still have a ton of armor from my shield and my body armor. Alright, let's move on to my next selection. Now let's talk about who am I bringing to heal this guy. The person I'm bringing to heal this guy is the Warrior Priest. Why wouldn't you want to play a Warrior Priest? You're a warrior and you're a priest. You're dishing it and you're healing. Spend 1 XP. The hero, or one ally hero in the same or adjacent zone may heal 1. That's okay. You can't get like 15, 16 hit points, so 1 might be pretty big. Lightbringer. All of your heroes' shadow mode skills work in light zones instead of shadow zones. Originally, I thought that was in addition. So, okay, my modes work in light instead of shadow. It's a flip-flop. That's fine. So, enhanced health, +1 health, +2 health, regeneration 2. That's a pretty big regeneration. Aura of Light, Shadow Mode skill, aka Light Mode skill. All enemies in line of sight get one less attack, so one less hit. That's amazing. But then, when it's over here at level 2, you reduce all their damage by 2. So this is going to make our tank so much more hefty. Let's look at Purge. Attack, bam, plus 1 wound, repeat. Attack, bam, plus 1 wound, repeat 2. If you get a diamond, you get 3 wounds. I know diamonds are hard to get, but you'll see after I show you my character why this is not so bad. So attack, plus 1 wound, repeat 2. Attack, a bam, and a diamond, 6 wounds. That's amazing. Healer, attack, bam. The hero or an ally in line of sight may heal 1. Then it's the same thing at this one, but repeat 2. If you get a diamond, somebody can heal 3. Attack, the hero or one hero in line of sight may heal 1. Repeat 4. If you get a diamond, you can fully heal somebody. Let's move on to Faith. Spend 1 action to roll a green die and heal the number of shields rolled to an ally in line of sight. I'm planning on healing one of my attacks. Spend 1 action to roll 2 and heal somebody. That's pretty cool for 1 action. 2 might be worth it. And then Bloodlust 3. Attack, plus 1 red, and a bam, and 4 damage. So this is kind of crazy. I'm going to attack somebody. Somebody's going to have to lose, I think Bloodlust is somebody's going to have to take 3 damage to activate this ability. Maybe it's him, maybe it's somebody else, I don't remember. I do have a rulebook handy. Let me go grab that. So let's see what Bloodlust 3 is. So we'll flip to the back of that book. Bloodlust. The hero must voluntarily take X wounds. So to use this ability, I got to take 3 wounds, but I'm doing 4 damage and I get a bam. That bam could immediately be used to heal me 1. And if I get a diamond, I could just heal it all off. So I'm going to be focusing on getting Bloodlust and using it every turn and hoping to just heal through it. Now it might be, how likely are you to get those extra bams or diamonds? Well, that's why we go to my character. When you look at my character, in Shadow Mode, aka Light, attack or defense, steal 1 bam or diamond from the defender or attacker. That's going to get me extra bams and diamonds. This is going to be amazing. My special skill, once per activation, roll a shield and you may heal that many wounds equal to the number of shields from herself or an ally. And right now I'm choosing to start her with spears just because it gets me 1 extra range. I don't have to be standing in the mix. So hopefully I won't get counterattacked if my tank's already in that cell. And real quick, I forgot to tell you why I chose these starting weapons on my tank. Because they have extra shields. So I have 3 blue level 1. Pretty awesome. Now, let's talk about the next character I'm really interested in. A secondary healer. It's really a battle mage. But when you look at the battle mage, I'm jumping around, but the hero or 1 ally in line of sight, a magic bam, you can heal somebody. So I'm basically playing a backup healer for my battle wizard. But let's go into what the battle wizard does. Attack or defense, a diamond's 2 bams. Interesting. That's my signature, so spend 1 XP. Teleport 2, I can get away from people. Alright, enhanced health, plus 1 max health, plus 2 max health. Shadow skill, blank results get an extra bam. Shadow mode skill, blank results get a bam. Attack, you may flip 1 blank result. Now I don't know if this is kind of a little weird. Do I decide to flip it or get a bam, or do I get both? I'm not sure. Let me know what y'all think on that one. Sword and spell. Sword and spell just means you can melee. So let me double check what sword and spell was. That's one that comes from the book. Sword and spell. The hero can use magic actions to attack with melee weapons as if they were magic weapons at range 0. That's not as useful as I'd hoped. But let's keep going. I don't think I'm going to do that because of the character I picked, but it is a backup. Maybe I got a cool 2-handed weapon. but I don't think I'm going to be using sword and spell at all. So that's probably not going to happen at all. Life Siphon. When you attack with magic weapons, this is where you can heal your buddies. At 1 bam is 1 health. Over here, 1 bam is 2 health. Over here, 1 bam is 3 health. Freeze. If you get 2 bams, you can stun somebody. If you get 1 bam, you can stun somebody. Or attack plus 3 wounds if the person is stunned. So wounds, they don't roll defense for that. That just means automatic. Then we're going to move into Fireball, which is kind of why I really thought this guy was going to be awesome. Magic, bam, bam is 3 hits. Magic, bam, bam's 3 hits. A diamond is 2. Magic, bam, bam is 4 hits. A diamond is 3. And that's a lot of bams and a lot of diamonds that I have to be using. But I'm hoping to roll a ton of dice with this guy. So when we go over to this guy, Shadow Mode skill, we get an extra bam. That's pretty awesome. Special skill, Magic Arsenal. Equipped 2-handed magic weapons are considered one-handed. That means I can dual wield 2 2-handed magic weapons. And I should have a ton of dice. So I should be able to get those bams and those diamonds fairly easily. And I'm starting him with 2 magic weapons. So he's got the staffs. So 2 one-handed staffs. Attack, a bam gets you an extra hit. A bam gets you an extra hit. And 2 yellows. He starts off, he's not that strong. But again, I think later I'm going to be able to make a lot of work with this Fireball. And he's my backup healer. So I'm going to put a healer to the left of our tank and a backup healer to our right of our tank. Or I might reverse that. But I'm going to bookend our tank with people that can heal so he won't die. Again, that's a plan. For my DPS, I wanted to go the Blood Moon Night Runner. And I went this one because this character can do melee really well and ranged really well. So I couldn't decide if I wanted a knifey assassin or if I wanted an assassin that could kill with a bow. So this leaves me open to both. My signature move, make 1 free movement action for an experience. Master of Shadows. The hero is considered in shadow mode for their first attack each activation. That's pretty awesome. Enhanced health. +1 health, +2 health. Sneak attack. Shadow mode. When you attack from a shadow, the defender gets -1 defense. When you attack from a shadow, they get -2 defense. When you attack from a shadow, they get -3 defense. That's a lot of defense off their dice. And you're going to see how I'm going to pair this with a character that's going to make that even more awesome. Overkill. Attack +1 wound if they have no armor. Attack +3 wound if they have no armor. We're already taking away 3 armors. So we're probably likely going to be able to sneak in some extra wounds. Slippery. Slippery, when you leave a zone, inflict 1 wound to each enemy in the zone. A mob counts as 1. But that's pretty cool, especially if I decide to go bows, because then I can hurt people when I get out of their cell. Dual wield specialist. I'm really planning on melee, but bows are backup. Melee +1 bam. Dual wielding melee +1 bam +1 diamond. That's like awesome. Safe shot. If I wanted to be a ranged character, -1 defense with a bam. Bam or diamond, defender gets -1. Repeat. So I should be able to throw in a ton of negative armors from the shadow. And this is where my character selection comes into play. If I'm attacking from the shadows, it might be with a bow, it might be with melee, but look at this. An attack bam takes away 1 of their dice. So I can take away oh, you're defending really well? Let's just take away 1 of those dice. And I'm from the shadow, I might already be removing other armors as well. I should be able to get my overkill. Once per activation, roll a red. Inflict 1 wound to an enemy if you get a bam. If you get a diamond, wound and stun an enemy in the same zone. Not so happy. This is kind of okay. Maybe it'll turn out to be awesome. But this, paired with all those armors I'm going to be taking away, oh, I think that's going to be fun. And then look, I'm using maces. Hopefully I can find other weapons like this, but -1 armor, -1 armor. Once I get upgrade, I could be taking away a die, maybe 4 to 7 armors, and all my damage should go through. And I'm going to be dual wielding. So I'm going to be dual wielding hopefully 2 good one-handers. Maybe I use a bow, who knows, it depends on how the first few missions play out, on how I spec her. But I'm excited about this party. I'm really ready to see how it goes. I hope you enjoyed the video of me talking about why I chose everything. I am going to be making review videos talking about each box, what heroes they come in, and for each hero, I'm going to tell you what I think the coolest class, in my opinion, would be to pair with that hero. Alright, thank you all for watching, and I'm sorry it took me 15 minutes to get through all of this.